What's up, guys? Back to the Cosmo on this one. I got a new gimbal that follows me around a little bit, so should get a little bit better video and stuff like that. Trying it out, so not perfect with it yet, but did get the radiator in this one. A few other things, the fuel line, a lot of stuff done. The car's about ready to fire. I'm just waiting on wideband module for the ECU and then get that plugged in and start doing some tuning and get it fired up. So this is where we're at. Give it a look. Playing with this gimbal a little bit, so sorry if the video's a little shaky and stuff in some spots, but here it is. Here, I started working on a little bit of the fuel lines. There's the return off the rail. I got the oil lines for the turbo and all that good stuff. Got a new belt on it. Got the blow-off valve all welded up. Now we're gonna work on the radiator and the other fuel lines. I gotta get this off the top here and I'll address what we're gonna do. So I'll be right back. This fuel lines all ran, tidied up and good. So gonna get that. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna pin to what yet, so I've got the wiring a little more organized right now to where when I'm ready to pin it, I can. I'm still waiting on pigtails, like I said. So I'm pretty much at a standstill on there. But the fuel lines are done. So I'm gonna get this upper plenum back on temporarily again. And put the new throttle body gasket in because the throttle body can stay on it. But I'm gonna address this in just a minute. Guys, got the radiator mounted, kind of. It's gonna fit perfectly fine. And what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna weld the dowel here, come across to the factory bracket, bang, it's in. And the same thing here, gonna weld the dowel there, factory bracket in. For underneath, I don't know if I can get a good shot at it, but it is sitting on the factory spots. And I'm going to weld 2 dowels on there, and this radiator is going to fit in here like factory. So, that being said, with this outlet and this outlet, I'm going to put a 45 here, silicone coupler, and a 45 here. And then I'm going to take aluminum tubing and bang, that's done. All right, for the bottom, probably going to do the same thing. I have to measure up the sizes, but a 45 and a 45, and then aluminum pipe, which then I'm probably going to cut into this and run an aluminum 3/8 tube all the way over to here, so I can just take this heater hose line and bang right there and be done, and then weld a little tab off of here. Now for the fans, I also have a shroud coming that fits a single 14-inch Michimoto fan that I already have, and that'll be done. And then I'll be addressing the there is a transmission cooler on the passenger side, but I'm going to be putting a secondary transmission cooler up here with the new intercooler that has a fan, and it's like a 16 row, and that should keep everything cool. So it's looking like this radiator, for anybody that wants to try this, is going to be that right there. And you just use the FC water pump housing, and you have a nice 2-row 1-inch by 2 1-inch rows and a cross flow radiator without minimal effort. I mean, really, I mean, if you have somebody that can weld you a couple aluminum dowels on this thing, you're good to go. So now we wait for parts to come in, but we're getting somewhere here, and we'll be done soon. I got blue couplers. I got a new coupler to replace that one. It's torn. And yeah, we're seriously close here. Kind of sucks with waiting on USBS and all that for a couple coolant sensor pigtails and little odds and ends. So I got the little dowels welded on. In case you weren't really sure about what I was talking about, there's 2 on the bottom, notched out for the intercooler pipes. So we're gonna get this in, see how it fits. Waiting on the fan shroud, which I will have to notch the fan shroud as well, but then the bolt holes through here, and that'll hang that on. I really got to get somebody to film for me, but yeah, I'm not that budget, so here we go. This thing is perfecto fitment. Just gonna put a little piece of rubber on that dowel, and that's it. Trimmed it to go around the intercooler pipes, and there's the other dowel. I don't know if I can get a shot down there or not. Probably not, but it's in the factory pockets. So this thing is factory fit now. Now I ordered all the parts to do the radiator hoses. So like I said, we're gonna 45 aluminum pipe, same thing in the bottom with the 1/2 inch over to the heater hose here. And the fan is here waiting on the shroud. The shroud I'm gonna have to do the same thing and notch here, but that's gonna cover the whole entire fan radiator assembly with the fan in it. So that's where we are with that. And like I said, then we're gonna put another transcooler in between the intercooler and radiator or AC condenser. But yeah, as you can see, these all line up. Just gotta stick bolts in them. So that's a radiator upgrade for sure. And when we get the rest of the parts, it'll look a lot better. But you just use a S4 water pump housing and a few little things, and you can use this radiator, and you're not spending $1,000+ on a PWR radiator. And this is going to cool way more efficient than any of those. All right, guys, I got the fan shroud overflow in, and gonna be mounting it because there's not any holes in it, obviously, and I have to notch it ever so slightly for the intercooler pipes as well, right here and on the other corner. So we're gonna get to that so we can get it in the car. I already test fitted on the radiator. Gonna be no issues whatsoever. So I'm gonna get to that here. Trying out this new gimbal, so we'll see if I can get it to record while I'm doing this. I don't have a tripod, so it does follow, which is nice. So a little stabler video and stuff like that. And let's get at it. All right, here we go. All together. I just gotta cut these two tabs off and we'll go get it in the car here. Not bad. All right, guys, I got everything in. I got a few more things done than I was leading on to here in this video, just because I've been horrible at videoing anything. But as you can see, shroud's in, fan's in. I gotta finish wiring it up, but I also did do the radiator hoses and stuff like that. So, but I gotta go get more clamps because I ran out of clamps as well, which is no big deal. I'll just get more. And I also got my Kuso strut tower bar in. It actually came in these damn cars. It came in way sooner than all my other parts that I'm waiting for. So I have to finish the lower radiator hose here and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna go at that on camera anyways. But that's where we're at right now. I also did get the downpipe in over here and got the full exhaust done. So like I said, only waiting on the wideband module for the ECU right now, a couple clamps and stuff, and the pigtails finally came in 4 weeks later, so I have those to do the coolant temp sensor, the fuel temp sensor, and all that good stuff. And yeah, so basically this thing's almost ready to fire up. Just waiting on 2 parts, which is kind of crappy, but that's where we're at. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back whenever my parts come in, and maybe we'll have this thing running.